These 10 foods lower blood pressure naturally and fast. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something that impacts millions of people worldwide: high blood pressure. If you're looking for natural ways to keep your blood pressure in check, you're in the right place. In this video, I'm sharing 10 foods that can lower your blood pressure naturally and fast. Plus, I'll show you how to easily add these foods into your daily meals, whether you're eating low-carb keto or just trying to eat healthier. Stick around because the last food might surprise you. Let's get started with number one. Number one, tomatoes. Tomatoes aren't just a kitchen staple for their rich, juicy flavor. They're a powerhouse for heart health. The secret lies in a compound called lycopene, which gives tomatoes their vibrant red color. Lycopene is a potent antioxidant, and antioxidants are critical for fighting something called oxidation, a process that damages your arteries, drives inflammation, and raises your risk of heart attack and stroke. Oxidation is like rust forming inside your blood vessels, often fueled by poor diet, prediabetes, or metabolic issues. Lycopene steps in to neutralize this damage, helping your blood vessels relax. When your vessels relax, your blood pressure drops and your heart doesn't have to work as hard. Pretty amazing, right? In 2021, a meta-analysis of multiple studies found that tomato extract, rich in lycopene, lowered blood pressure by an average of 8 points. That's huge. Even a 5-point drop can significantly cut your risk of cardiovascular issues. The key here is lycopene concentration. Standardized tomato extracts pack the most punch, but whole tomatoes are still fantastic. Now, if you're on a low-carb or keto diet, you might worry about tomatoes. Don't. A medium tomato has just 4 grams of carbs, making it a great fit. Here's how to enjoy them. Toss cherry tomatoes with olive oil, garlic, and basil for a classic Italian salad. Roast them with herbs for a burst of flavor. Blend into a refreshing gazpacho, a cold tomato soup perfect for summer. Cook them down into a low-carb sauce for zucchini noodles or shirataki noodles. One warning: skip sugary tomato products like ketchup or pre-made sauces. They're often loaded with added sugar and sodium, which can counteract the benefits. Stick to fresh or no sugar added options, and you're golden. Number two, celery. Celery might seem like just a crunchy vehicle for dips, but it's so much more than that. This humble green veggie contains a compound called 3N-butylphthalide. Let's just call it NBP for short. NBP works magic by relaxing the muscles around your blood vessels, allowing them to widen and lower your blood pressure. But that's not all. Celery also helps your body flush out excess sodium, which can drive up blood pressure, especially if you're not on a low-carb diet. Low-carb eaters naturally shed sodium, but for most people, too much salt is a problem. Ever heard of the DASH diet? It's designed to combat sodium retention, and celery fits right in. A 2022 study showed that people with high blood pressure who took celery seed extract daily for 4 weeks saw their blood pressure drop by an average of 10 points. That's a game changer for reducing risks like heart attack, stroke, kidney disease, and more. Celery is also keto-friendly with just 1 gram of carbs per stalk. Here are some tasty ways to eat it. Chop it into soups or stews for a fresh, earthy flavor. Sauté with garlic and onions as a base for sauces or stir-fries. Blend into a green smoothie with cucumber and lemon. Just keep it low-carb, no sugary fruits. Stuff celery sticks with cream cheese or almond butter for a satisfying snack. Celery's high water and fiber content also make it filling and great for overall health. So next time you crunch on celery, know you're crunching your way to better blood pressure. Number 3, berries. Blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, and even lesser-known chokeberries are bursting with heart-healthy goodness. Their secret weapon, anthocyanins, a type of antioxidant that gives berries their deep red, purple, and blue hues. Anthocyanins help your blood vessels relax, improving blood flow and lowering pressure. In 2022, researchers analyzed 128 clinical trials. Yep, that's a ton of data, and found that people who ate berries regularly had lower blood pressure than those who didn't. The strongest effects came from chokeberries, but blueberries and raspberries were close behind, especially when eaten 3 to 5 times a week. Berries are also low carb, making them perfect for keto diets. For example, a handful of raspberries or strawberries has just 5 to 7 grams of carbs, with plenty of fiber to boot. Here's how to enjoy them. Mix into plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt for a creamy treat. Toss onto a spinach salad with nuts and feta for a pop of color. Freeze them for a cool, refreshing snack on hot days. Cook down with lemon and cinnamon for a no-sugar added berry sauce. One tip: avoid sugary yogurts or smoothie recipes loaded with bananas or juice. Those stealth carbs can sneak up fast. Stick to low-carb ingredients, and berries will be your heart's best friend. Number 4. Onions. Onions might make you cry when you chop them, but they'll make your heart smile. These pungent bulbs are packed with quercetin, a powerful antioxidant that acts like a natural ACE inhibitor, similar to common blood pressure medications like lisinopril or captopril. By blocking angiotensin-converting enzyme, ACE quercetin helps lower blood pressure. A 2015 study found that onion extract rich in quercetin reduced blood pressure by 304 points in participants. That might not sound massive, but even small drops can significantly lower your risk of heart disease. Red onions have the highest quercetin content, so they're your best bet. Worried about carbs? A half cup of chopped red onion has about 5 grams of carbs, so it's low-carb friendly. Here's how to use onions. Sauté with garlic and celery as a flavor base for soups or sauces. Add raw to salads for a zesty crunch. Grill thick onion slices for a sweet caramelized side dish. Use crushed pork rinds or nuts instead of breadcrumbs for low-carb onion rings. Onions are versatile, affordable, and a heart-healthy addition to any meal. Just don't overdo raw onions before a date. Number 5. Kiwi. Kiwi might look like a fuzzy little fruit, but it's a nutritional powerhouse for blood pressure. It's loaded with vitamin C, potassium, and antioxidants, all of which support healthy blood vessels. Vitamin C fights inflammation and oxidation, while potassium balances out sodium's blood pressure-raising effects. In a study comparing people eating 3 kiwis a day to those eating 1 apple a day, the kiwi group had lower blood pressure after 8 weeks. That's right, kiwis outperformed the classic apple a day for heart health. Each kiwi has about 10 grams of carbs, so 1 or 2 a day fits well into a low-carb diet. Try these ideas: slice and eat fresh skin on or off your choice. Add to a spinach salad with nuts and a light vinaigrette. Cube and mix with low-carb berries like strawberries for a fruit cup. Freeze slices to toss into water or tea for a refreshing twist. Kiwi's bright flavor and nutrient density make it a fun, easy way to support your heart. Number 6. Pistachios. Pistachios are small but mighty when it comes to heart health. These nuts are rich in potassium, healthy fats, and polyphenol antioxidants, all of which help relax blood vessels and lower blood pressure. The healthy fats also support better cholesterol levels, though I'll argue carbs are a bigger concern than cholesterol for most people. A 2021 review of 13 studies with over 500 participants found that eating pistachios regularly lowers systolic blood pressure, the top number by about 2 points. That's enough to make a difference in your heart disease risk. A 1-ounce serving of pistachios, about 49 nuts, has 8 grams of carbs, but with 3 grams of fiber, you're looking at 5 net carbs. Portion control is key. Don't eat a whole bowl. Here's how to enjoy them. Eat a small handful as a snack, straight from the shell. It slows you down. Chop and sprinkle over roasted veggies like cauliflower or green beans. Blend into a pesto with olive oil and herbs for chicken or fish. Use crushed pistachios as a low-carb breading for fish or pork. Pistachios are portable, tasty, and heart-healthy. Just keep an eye on those portions. Number 7, dark chocolate. Yes, you heard that right. Dark chocolate can be good for your blood pressure. The key is flavin-3-OLs, antioxidants found in high cacao chocolate that help blood vessels relax and improve blood flow. A large meta-analysis of over 100 trials found that flavin-3-O-rich foods like dark chocolate led to noticeable drops in both blood pressure and inflammation. But before you grab a candy bar, here's the catch: not all chocolate is created equal. A Consumer Reports study tested 28 dark chocolate brands and found that 23 had concerning levels of heavy metals like lead and cadmium. Choose brands like Ghirardelli Intense Dark, 72% cacao tasa, Organic 76% cacao, or Valrhona 85% cacao, which tested lower. Stick to 72% cacao or higher for more flavon-3-OLs and fewer additives. A small square about 10 grams has minimal carbs fitting keto diets. Enjoy it as a post-dinner treat to satisfy your sweet tooth. Melted and drizzled over low-carb berries for a dessert. Grated over unsweetened Greek yogurt for a decadent touch. Moderation is key, but dark chocolate is proof that healthy eating can be delicious. Number 8, fatty fish. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and herring are heart health superstars thanks to omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats act as natural blood thinners, reduce inflammation, and help lower blood pressure. A 2022 meta-analysis of 70 studies with 5,000 participants found that just 2 to 3 grams of omega-3s daily lowered both systolic and diastolic blood pressure. That's about 2 servings of salmon a week or a small can of sardines daily. But beware, larger fish like swordfish or king mackerel can contain mercury, and microplastics in oceans are a growing concern. Stick to smaller fish like sardines or mackerel, which are lower in contaminants. Fatty fish have zero carbs, making them keto staples. Try these grilled salmon with lemon and herbs for a simple dinner. Toss canned sardines into a salad with olive oil and vinegar. Bake mackerel with garlic and celery for a flavorful dish. Use crushed nuts or pork rinds for a low-carb breading. Affordable canned or frozen fish work just as well, so you don't need to break the bank. Number 9, fermented dairy. Fermented dairy products like Greek yogurt and kefir aren't just gut-friendly, they're heart-friendly too. When milk ferments, bacteria break down proteins into peptides called IPP and VPP, which act as natural ACE inhibitors, just like some blood pressure meds. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people consuming fermented dairy rich in these peptides saw their blood pressure drop by 6 points systolic and 4 points diastolic. That's enough to move someone from high blood pressure to normal. Choose plain unsweetened Greek yogurt or kefir with live cultures. A cup of Greek yogurt has about 6 grams of carbs, while kefir has 8 to 10 grams, so they fit low-carb diets if you watch portions. Ideas: mix Greek yogurt with cinnamon and chia seeds for breakfast. Use kefir as a base for a low-carb smoothie with spinach and berries. Swap mayo or sour cream with yogurt for dips or dressings. If you're lactose intolerant, fermented dairy is often easier to digest due to lower lactose. Non-dairy options like kimchi or sauerkraut can also support gut health and reduce inflammation. Number 10, lean beef. Here's the surprise: lean beef can actually help lower blood pressure when part of a balanced diet. Red meat often gets a bad rap for heart health, but a 2025 randomized controlled trial showed that people eating 0.5 to 2.5 ounces of lean beef daily in a Mediterranean-style diet, rich in veggies, nuts, and olive oil, had lower blood pressure compared to those on a standard Mediterranean diet. Lean beef provides protein and nutrients like potassium, which supports blood vessel health. If you're keto, you might prefer fattier cuts like ribeye. But for non-keto folks, trimming fat and choosing lean cuts is key. A 3-ounce serving of lean beef has zero carbs, so it's diet-friendly. Try stir-fry with bell peppers, broccoli, and onions. Grill with a sauce made from sautéed celery, garlic, and herbs. Slice thin and pair with a big veggie salad. The key is moderation in pairing with blood pressure-friendly foods like the ones we've covered. There you have it, 10 foods that can naturally lower your blood pressure backed by science. From tomatoes to lean beef, these foods are packed with antioxidants, potassium, and other compounds that relax your blood vessels and reduce inflammation. Whether you're low-carb keto or just eating healthier, you can work these into your meals easily. But food is just one piece of the puzzle. Regular exercise, stress management, and quality sleep also play a huge role in keeping your blood pressure in check. If you're feeling off despite normal lab results, consider consulting a doctor or nutritionist for personalized advice. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell for more health tips. Let me know in the comments which of these foods you're excited to try. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.